Welcome to Sage Circle. I'm Amythyst. I had a break for a few days. I've been hanging out with a member of my family who's come to stay, have a visit. So her and I have been kicking back. So I've just said, okay, I need to get out there tonight. Spirit's nudging me to do a reading. So we've been talking a lot the last few days about personal growth and what we sort of want to happen in the next couple of months, or where we want to be in a year from now and where we were a year from now. And I thought, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool conversation to have. It goes to show how far we've all come and the growth that we've had regardless of our age brackets or what have you. So I was just literally putting my phone on my charger and stuff, and Spirit's like, yep, you need to do a reading tonight, because I was going to do one tomorrow. Spirit's like, do a reading tonight. And I'm like, well, about what? And Spirit said, pick a pile about your higher self in association with your personal growth. And I was like, wow. So here we are. I am aware, I don't know if you can see it, that noise you can hear, by the way, is my bangles. I'll just take them off. I am aware that the camera's slightly to my left, pointing to my left, but I've had issues with this particular camera stand or phone stand, and it keeps dipping back all the time. So the only way I was able to adjust it, it's slightly on the angle. But anyway, so cool. So before I get you guys to pick a pile, I just wanted to show you something. This deck here, it's called the Higher Love Soul Link Oracle cards, right? I've had it for ages. And I had a bit of a giggle. I've mentioned in other readings before that, one other reading before that, when I had got this deck, when my son come home from school, he's like, yeah, let's have a look anyway. And we were beside ourselves. We couldn't believe it. Look what's in the card, in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How insane is that? 6 soulmate cards came with this deck. I don't think that's normal, to be honest, but it's meant to be for me. It was meant to happen. And there's a couple of other soulmate style cards in there as well, but yeah, 6 particular soulmate ones. So remember, even though I thought I'd let you know this, I'm actually removing these for this particular reading, because we're not doing a reading about lovers or anything else other than ourself, our higher self. And this is why I pulled out the Higher Love Soul Link Oracle cards. I'm just giving them a bit of a shuffle. So we have 2 piles. The only cards that have been oh my gosh, how crazy is that? There's like 15 or so on the floor. Give me a minute. Wow. Jumpers, they're ready to talk. Thanks, Spirit. Spirit has said that I need to use these cards, particularly in this reading tonight. Wow. Fair enough. I don't even know what I was saying. So, yeah, pick a pile. Pile 1, the little pink gem shard. And pile 2, the amethyst quartz one. It looks a bit like a love heart. So, yeah, that's what I was saying. Sorry, so this card, this reading is all about ourselves. These cards will be specifically about our growth, what we need to focus on and what we need to let go of, and whatever will come out will come out. Again, I will remind you guys, I do not use tarot. I channel only. And I have got a whole heap of oracle decks out to put in for the reading. And if I've got time at the end, we've got some months and dates I'll pull out tonight as well. So, again, I've taken the soulmate cards out. So, let's do this. I'm going to move the second pile over to the side. These are the only, that's what I was saying. There's 3 of each of these cards here for each pile. They're the only cards that were pre-shuffled and pre-put out. 2 from this pile flew out and 1 from this one. They were jumpers. So, yeah, they're the only ones. Everything else I'll be doing on the video as we go. So, pile number 1. If you've picked this pink stone, these are your messages. Right, look, I'm going to use these as introductories, and then I will pick up the other cards to go with the read. So let's do this. Pile 1, your higher self. What are you saying to yourself? What do you need to hear? The moon. Isn't it glowing? It's so illuminated. It's actually a new moon. Look at this. She's a new moon. Well, a bit further down the line, but definitely a new moon sort of energy. That's amazing. It's glowing. Okay, so this particular card is really quite lucky with this deck. It's auspicious. It's about luck and fulfillment and good things coming and good things happening. Let me just check the little book because I'm pretty sure. What have we got here? It says the moon denotes that you can count on success, acknowledgement, and promotion. It also stands for intuition, psychic powers, and the soul. Well, we know that if you know what the moon's about. But yeah, it's lucky. So straight away, your overall message for this particular reading, what you really need to tune and tap into is your intuition, your gut feeling. It says your psychic part of your soul, and your soul. You really just need to tap into yourself, and going upwards as well. You might need to ground, but you also need to go up into your higher self, up into your crown chakra, your third eye, your soul star chakra, and all the ones up and beyond. So yep, beautiful. So whatever you're wondering about in your life, be blessed, feel blessed, because you've got good lucky things happening. The next one, this is a man. This card is about a man. If you're a man and you're inquiring about, or you're watching this reading, this card could be about you. But it's also, you could be inquiring about a man, or the mate could, but that doesn't mean, again, this is not a romantic reading. This has got nothing to do with anybody else but ourselves. But this could be your masculine energy, or the courage to do, like, like men are looked at sometimes, like, or they'll get the spiders out the house, or they'll do this, or they'll do that, or they'll tinker on the car. So that could be that masculine element, about just stepping into that authenticity and knowing that you've got some alter ego or shadow side things to go through or work on, or even light side, because people always talk about the shadow side, but people don't always talk about the light side. And I will be getting to that. I will be doing a reading for that in the next couple of days, because yeah, not always about the shadow. I'm of the light. This card, yeah, good news. Good news, success. It can mean travel, I think. The boat is successful. Look, there's whale in here as well. You might need to look up the spiritual meaning of whale. Whale is also about psychic insight and intuition, actually. Whale is my main totem animal, and whale is also about, like, the akashic records, and holding, like, the cosmic secrets, basically. So again, tap into your intuition, whatever it is that you've got going on, or what you're wondering about, or you don't know what's going to happen with your higher self. You're just here simply for a look. Tune in, tap into your intuition. Spirit says don't pull the book out. Okay, cool. So basically, straight away, intuition, and getting to work, getting done what you need to do. Now, if it is about a man, you might need to, it might be in relation to somebody, an employer, or an employee, or a family member that's associated with what's going on in your immediate world, which is great. But it's definitely, this has got no romantic cards to do with it at all. Now, the higher self cards that flicked out, I'm actually going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take 5 for this pile, and 5 will be for the other pile. So the higher love cards say success and perseverance. Yes, that's what I was talking about with these cards. This man card here, this is what it's about, I think. Just knuckling down and getting your bits and pieces done. Success and perseverance. Self-sufficient. Guys, I just said this, right? Be self-sufficient. Tap into yourself. Follow your gut. Go with what you need to go with. And you don't have to be outwardly about it. You can just keep your specific goals to yourself, or your insights, or your thoughts, and just journal it, or jot it down, or store it in your phone, or do none of the above. Just know in yourself. Like, it's about self-sufficient. Being self-sufficient. Joyful times. Yeah. Pull on your own inner strength. You are you, and you are glorious, regardless of what you got going on in your life. You're a good soul. We've all got souls. You're a good person. You've got a good heart. You are loved. You've had a lot of love in your life, and even if you don't feel that way from family or relationships or what have you, Spirit wants you to know that they love you. They love you. They love you. I love you. And they're saying that you're about to have a massive breakthrough, and that niggle, that inkling, that gut feeling, again with the intuition and the psychic card and the whale even, Spirit saying you are aware of what you're asking. It's coming. You can feel it in your very being, in your fiber of your systems. You're aware change is coming. Joyful times. Helping others, mentor. Cool. So the man card, I did say it could be to do with work or what have you. So you could be the mentor, or somebody else could be mentoring you, or you're going to come into that opportunity, and I'm really happy for you. Spirit is saying that you could be your own mentor. It's okay to give yourself a pep talk. It's okay to go, you know what? I'm not going to eat that piece of cake today. Instead, I'll have rah, rah, rah. Like whatever it is, it could be the little trivial things in life are the ones that propel you forward. So helping others, mentor by. Now, if that's about getting your health up to speed in order to be able to be active in your family properly, you need to do what you got to do. Follow your gut. And positive transition. Oh my God. Okay, so positive transition. So if you are trans or you're inquiring about somebody you know that's trans, although like I said, this reading is about one's own higher self. Whoever was watching this, it's about you directly. But if you are trans or you're considering trans, positive transition, you will be a lot happier than the way you're feeling in yourself right now. That's not for everyone. But that's just a little throw out there message. But you're positive. Your transition is positive. And it does say joyful times, self-sufficient and success and perseverance. So you just need to keep on plodding through. Listen to your gut feeling. Again, like I said, this could be a man could be involved in whatever your higher purposes. You could class yourself as an alter ego. If you do know about your shadow side or you've met your shadow might be a male of yourself or what have you. Who knows? You'll know specifically. And then again, the success here and the movement forward and good luck on your journey and your endeavors. So let's see what we got here. We're going to pull out the Moonology. Bit of tap tap. It's 11 minutes on my phone. Oops. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Jumpity jump. I can smell celery. Somebody eating celery, or somebody being told they need to eat celery, or somebody doing a celery cleanse or something, because I can smell celery. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. It says you were good enough. Full moon and Virgo. There's also green going on here, so that's to do with your heart space and your heart, how you look at yourself. It's not that hard to turn inwards and go, I love you, man. I love you, bro. I love you, homie. Like, do you love yourself? Are you one of your own homies? Are you one of your own people that you love and cherish and respect yourself? Be proud of everything you're achieving and just really tap in and tune in. Again, this woman's, like, it's about your higher self. Like, this woman's got these flowers around her hair. It's a fairy garland. It's a flower garland. So basically, to me, that is like her third eye is in full bloom in this card. Even though her eyes are shut, she's not looking around her. She's listening to the inside and looking from that way. So this could be for you. Well, it obviously is for you. But it says you are good enough. So whatever it is you're considering your transition, grow for it. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Yep, I'm just listening. Spirit is saying it's sometimes if you can't remove yourself from a certain situation because it's not appropriate or realistic or reasonable at this time, Spirit is saying that you can actually ask them to help you. You can do manifestation, you can do affirmations, you can do like a 21-day, manifestation journal, buy one, download one offline, print it out, do whatever. Like Spirit is saying, it's time to release negativity. And sometimes negativity mightn't be from our own selves. It could be from others around us. But at the same time, this reading is about ourselves directly. So what are you not listening to, or what are you avoiding? Do you need to get a blood test for something? I can definitely see that some people that need to do a blood test. There's some blood pressure issues going on. We've got, my hands are heating up, my feet feel swollen. So we've got a bit of fluid or a bit of something, a reaction to something that we're putting in our body, whoever this is for. And it says full moon in Scorpio. You could be Scorpio, as with the full moon in Virgo. 2 full moons here, guys. Holy guacamole. Full bloom, in full bloom. Purple. This is, again, all your higher self stuff, right? So, yeah. Wow. Health. Oh, look. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Beautiful. We're in a new moon now. Today, where I live in Australia, my country, it's a new moon. Look, a time to give rather than take. Remember, this is all about yourself. What do you need to give yourself? A pat on the back? Yippee-ki-yay. Congratulations. Give yourself that pat on the back. Tell yourself, I have come this far. I have got this much money saved. I have, enhance the quality of my friendships, or what have you. Whatever it is that you know that you're doing, it's a time to give rather than take, but you need to give to yourself. Go buy the shoes, go buy that dress, go to that party, go on the date with that guy that you think you might mesh well with, but you're not too sure about because whatever, he's not your normal height or whatever. Like, I should be one to talk with that shit, but yeah, a time to give rather than take. This is all about yourself. Instead of taking the piss out of yourself, and instead of putting you down or feeling frumpy or feeling this, that, what have you, whatever it is that you're going through, give yourself some love. Look, maybe you could buy some flowers. And it says communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So guys, your pile has 2 full moons and 2 new moons, right? We've got heart, crown, third eye, heart, and throat. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. 2 new moons and 2 full moons. Oh, hello, Salem. My cat's just jumped up on the table. You watch, he'll come behind now. Mummy boy, Salem. Maybe one of you guys need to go and get a kitten. Maybe you're considering getting a kitten. Maybe you're thinking about getting a cat. I recommend it. He's just come up here for a reason. He is my familiar. Good boy, Salem. Hop you down. Good boy. Wow. So communication is key. He's just come up here to have a little hello, and you can hear him scratching on his scratchy thing. So, yeah, communication. What do you need to say to yourself? It's Gemini. We know that Gemini is twins, and you might be a Gemini. But what Spirit is saying is that one's quiet and just, looking within, and the other girl on the card has her eyes open and is sort of looking around her, but she's still quiet. So Spirit is saying, look inside yourself and have that hard, needed, necessary conversation. Sometimes things are a necessary evil. You might need to have a pep talk with yourself about your health regime, or about, the people you're hanging out with, or the choices that you're making, or the people that you're dating, or the marriage that you're in, or whatever it is, you'll know. But you need to communicate with yourself. Ask yourself questions. Your body will be able to respond to you mentally and emotionally. You'll be able to get the information that you need. So what have we got here? This is the Universe Has Your Back deck. Can I please have a couple of cards around? Oh, shit. Calm the farm. Can I have another one, please, Spirits? Oh, I heard you. Thank you. That's enough? Right, thanks. First card was, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Yes! That's what Spirit's saying. These are the messages I'm here to portray right now. You need to tap in. Your very first cards are about tapping in, tuning into yourself, right? Listening to your gut, knowing that you're doing the right thing, pulling out the big guns, having a conversation with your alter ego, or whatever it is. But Spirit is saying, yes, yes, yes. Listen to yourself. You need to have that pep talk, right? It says, when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. This is almost hand in hand. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Beautiful. This is just a confirmation. Your third eye is blooming. It is wide open, and Spirit is saying, don't deny what you're hearing. Listen, communicate with yourself, tap in. Oops. Now this one says, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Man, you are of the light. I just said this before about being of the light. Not everything's about the shadow. You are of the light. If you feel like you're a bit lost at the moment and you don't know what you're doing or where you're going, don't worry about it, man. Spirit has your back. But you need to guide yourself back to the light. Stop eating sugar, or cut back on coffee, or not so much dairy. People always say, oh, eggs and stuff have full of hormones. Yeah, so is milk. Maybe you're just having a bit too much milk or whatever. So Spirit's saying 2 more cards. 2 cards out of this deck and 2 out of my little one I've got here of my own. Thank you. It's quick messages today. Wow. These cards are insane. They're the Divine Abundance Oracle cards. Woo! By Tosha Silver. Thank you. So, it says, worth. You have been worthy to belong to love all along, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. Oh. Maybe you're a year of the dragon. There's some root work going on here, and a lot of green. A lot of blue in the background. You really need to get your chakras in alignment at the moment. Divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others. To follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. Yeah. Listen to yourself. There's transformation going on here. The other card said that it's a happy change, a happy transition, right? But go with your inner flow, because you are one with the universe, right? You are one with Source. Can you hear that? Beep, 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 beep. Almost sounds like the people behind me. I've got an elderly couple that live. Oh, thanks. That's gorgeous. Wow. Loyal to self and special as. Yep. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody needs to hear that. You need to love yourself better. Be loyal to yourself. and you are special as special can be. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved, you are loved, you are loved. What was that? Sorry, yep. Cool, Spirit said I can pull out a couple of these. I have time. Okay, so I'll just go what's in my hand. The 6th, the 4th, the 2nd, the 3rd, 17th, the 25th, and the 13th, the 14th, the 8th. And the months associated with you or could mean something to you are February, August, January, November, May, April, and October, right? So it's very quick messages today, guys, and I hope this makes sense. But just tap into your higher self. Listen to your gut. Go with your gut. Stay in your own lane. Do what you're doing. Come from that space within and have that pep talk. Have that conversation with yourself. You need to have that bit of divine intervention on yourself, right? Thank you very much. Blessed be. Much love. Okay, so whoever picked the second pile, amethyst and quartz, this is what we have to say. So, the stork. So, not the stork, the pelican. So, this card is about learning and knowledge and growth, I suppose, in that sense. So, again, this reading is all about your higher self. I think already I've only just started this pile and I actually feel the energy shift from that pile, first pile, the pink one, to this purple one. Basically, what Spirit is saying is that you guys are on your spiritual quest. Now, whether you're a spiritual person in your life would have been prior and you're just getting a confirmation for that to say keep going on what you're considering to study, to look into, you know, all that part of the world, Spirit is saying yes, 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 yes. But if you're new to this, Spirit is saying this is your nudge, this is your invitation. We are happy to help you, says Spirit. We are happy to guide you through this leg of your journey on your spiritual growth. Now, whether that could just be starting a yoga class, right? Spiritual growth doesn't mean on the mountain guru with big mustache down to knee. Could be, depending on where you live. But no, really, like it's not about being the best in your field or being the best in your industry or knowing more than Susan up the road does or what have you, because at the end of the day, it's about you. This reading is about your higher self, and your higher self, Spirit, is saying to you, yes, 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 whatever it is you want to do, the things that you're learning or considering tapping into and learning about to do with your path, do it, do it, do it. It's going to change your life, like even in subtle ways. This card is about just be careful. Just be mindful of, like this here, it's swinging, right? It's swinging in the breeze, basically. So you just need to be careful about, could be poison or toxicity around you. Just tiptoe. So basically what Spirit's saying is that, oh shit, I'm yawning. Sorry, I don't usually yawn. That's weird. I'm not even tired. That's crazy. Maybe you're yawning. Maybe you're tired of someone's shit. And it's been the catalyst for you to step into your higher power, your higher love, you know what I'm saying? But Spirit is saying, just keep to yourself what you're learning or what you're growing, unless you're going to go join like a spiritualist church or some sort of a group, or, you know, I don't know, a meditation class or what have you. Discuss your life with those people and things that you're learning about in your growth. But if there's people in your immediate world that you don't really resonate or aren't really on that path or journey, you're probably going to get a bit of backlash. So Spirit's saying, just keep it to yourself. Just be mindful. Just be careful. Again, this is Pisces on here. So this card is about learning, about knowledge, about education, about stoic stuff, I suppose. So this is a double confirmation with this. Whatever you're considering doing or whatever you are doing, this, you're on the right path. Spirit saying do it, do it, do it. And your higher self, oh my God, amazing. The energy from where your energy for your higher self is fantastic. Fantastic. It's a beautiful vibe. So just keep on doing what you're doing. You will see the shift and the change. It comes from in. There's 2 candles here, so maybe you're burning the candle at both hands, and that obviously there's 2 candles, but they're both burning, right? So what Spirit is saying is, if you need to switch gears and pull back, have a breather, have a break, have a rest. That's okay, because you're still learning. You're still on the path. Whatever you're doing will still be there, right? So don't stress about it. So we're going to go into the higher love cards, right? So these are the ones that flew out onto the floor. So first card says transformation. Yes. Yes, you are transforming. And you know that, I think. I think you're aware. I think this is a small confirmation. I think you might have had a bit of a peak interest in things that you haven't usually, or you've thought about it on and off over the years, or dabbled in something somehow, and all of a sudden, warm, it's coming back full circle and in full force. Transformation, roll with it. Knowledge is power, right? Go for it. Spirit saying, do it, do it, do it. Renewed faith. Yay. You got to love the renewed faith situation. Do it. Whatever your faith is, whatever your belief in, maybe it's just in yourself. And I don't mean just in yourself, but maybe you're learning yourself. Maybe you've come out of some situations in your life that, like bad relationships or toxic family environments or shitty jobs that you've had to endure, bad people from or what have you over the time. Your renewed faith. Your faith could be in yourself. You're learning about yourself. You're learning in your heart who you are. You had an aha moment. You might have had an epiphany. You might have even had a bit of a, inner outie midlife crisis, you know what I'm saying? So whatever, your faith has been renewed, and Spirit is making sure. They want you to know they're holding your hand. They're slightly nudging you. They're slightly tapping you, going, yes, 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 go for it, do it. Prepare for change. Beautiful. That speaks for itself. Spirit's nodding. I say he sometimes. I don't think I have today, or I might have, but my main guide that I do this with is a male. So, there is a bit of a head nod going on here. Prepare for change. Yep, totally prepare for change. So that could even be just like you could be studying something and thinking, I really, really love this course, but it's kind of not how I anticipated it to be. I'm thinking about changing over, but it's cost me so much money to do this, and it's cost me this to do that. It's done whatever. Prepare for change, because it's going to come in fucking swift, right? It's going to come in really fast. Spirit is showing me it's almost like the wind rushing behind a door, and boom, the door slams. That's how fast the change is going to come. It's going to hit you. So forewarned is forearmed. New inspiration. Yay. What's inspiring you? Are you going to art museums? Are you listening to new music? Are you expanding your music repertoire and the genres you get into? Whatever it is, whatever inspires you. It could be food. It could be anything, right? New inspiration. Keep a lookout for the signs, because even if you're aware of what this new inspiration is from your higher self, Spirit is saying there's more, and we're going to show you. Intuitive understanding. Oh, this is beautiful. This is about loving yourself. If you can't love yourself, if you can't understand yourself on an intuitive basis, you can't understand other people. And it's just about the human realms, human conditions. It's just about having an intuitive understanding and a knowing that such and such is an asshole. And it's not that it's not their fault, because they could actually adapt, alter, or change their disposition. But it's like you get it. You have this intuitive understanding for things, and it mightn't be about an asshole, but it could just be, whatever it is for you. But intuitive understanding, your higher self is so on the pump right now. It like your aura, if you could see how pushed out your aura is in association with your new growth, your higher self, and what's trying to come through or what's coming through, you'd be blown away. It is huge. We're talking like a 3 meter more radius. I know how to push my aura out. I don't know how to bring it in, and I know how to enhance the colours, and I know how to bring them back in as well. And I've practiced that a few times with a girlfriend of mine, and she's like, oh my God. So, intuitive understanding. Listen to yourself. What is your heart saying to you? What do you need to be a bit more softer or a bit more intense about? Intuitive understanding. You know what's right. Woo. Let's go some moonology. Can I have some moonology, Spirit? That'd be great. Oh yeah, I can hear water lapping. I think this could be a beach. The other one had 4. Can we have one more? What? Shuffle. Thank you. Fine. Yep. Okay, so let's see what we got here. First card is look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Red is about your root chakra. Your root might need an alignment. Look at this, arrow's there. It hasn't been cocked back. It's not ready to fly yet, but it will be once you pull it back. You've got that spark. You've got that kick that's going on inside you. Look at the bigger picture, intuitive understanding, and go with what you need to. Ask yourself, ask your inner self, your higher self, what do I need to do? What step do I need to take? And they'll show you. They as in your guides, your spirit team, your ancestors, your higher self. Surrender to the divine. Maybe you're not listening. Maybe you're swatting away the information like, nah, that can't be right, or nah, that's not for sure. Intuitive understanding. Spirit is trying to get your attention. It could be the inspiration thing here. Look, prepare for change. Whether you want change or not, you can either go, yeah, cool, come at me, bro, give me the change. I'm not ready, but I'm open to receive. There's a big difference for being accepting and digging your hunches in. Sometimes you have to agree to disagree, right? Surrender to the divine. Your life is about to change. Holy fucking shit. Holy guacamole. The energy with this pile is off the Richter. Oh, it's almost like a sound vibration. I can almost, in my real deep-seated peripheral, hear a hum, right? Crazy. Okay, next card says, believe in the impossible. Blue moon, believe in the impossible. You'll know what that means. Believe in it. It's happening. Don't think that you think, oh my God, did I just see an imaginary butterfly? No, it wasn't imaginary. It's a spirit butterfly, and it's here to kick your ass. Like, hello, wake up. Surrender to the divine. Believe in the impossible. What do you need to release? What do you need to release? Speaks for itself. What do you need to release? This is all about your higher self. Maybe you drink a bit too much wine on a Friday night or whatever. Whatever it is you need to release it because Spirit is trying to get up in your grill. Woo, changes, big changes. This is amazing. You guys have come so far. I hope you're proud of yourself. I reckon we'd be friends, guys. I reckon we'd be friends because it's important to have friends at different levels and different areas on their growth, because at the end of the day, we've all been on that path, right? It says here, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of the highest good. Are you kidding me? Speaks for itself. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be deserved. Yeah, okay, get your on. Maybe you need to listen to a couple of chants or something, right? You're in alignment. You're at one with the universe. You're at peace with your higher self, but listen to what's going on, because you're causing yourself, you're getting in your own way. Honestly, Spirit's laughing behind me. He's, oh my God, he's going, yeah, he's having a bit of a chuckle. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, he's saying that to me. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, you're getting in your own way. Step aside and let the fucking magic happen, right? It says attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Oh, I couldn't even read that. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Yeah, okay. Listen to your higher self. What are you trying to say to yourself, right? Now, let's see what we got. Oh, jeez, my gosh. Let's see what we got going on here, guys. These are the Divine Abundance cards by Tosha Silver. Woo! Beautiful deck. That's popping. Absolutely popping. Sorry, I know I do tappity tap tap, but I need to clear out the energy. What have we got here, Spirit? Can I have 2 cards, please? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Right. First card says, sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful. Oh. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. Guys, if this is not a synchronicity and an over-the-top confirmation, and I don't mean over-the-top is it's over-the-top, but this is the 3rd confirmation or similar message in this pile. Again, your root is out of whack and your sacral and your solar sorted out, right? And it says clearing. Oh, green Tara. It says here, as true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust more. As true offerings arise, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God, God's. Such freedom. Yeah, okay. If you don't believe in God, whatever, we're not judging, we're not hating. It is what it is, right? But it's, these cards are just flying everywhere. Just one. Share the love, right? Can I have another one, please? I just need one. Yeah. At the start of the reading for this particular pile, the Spirit's straight away message was yes, yes, yes. And this one says God, God's. And the other one says here is surrender to Spirit. Oh, be yourself. Well, hello. gonna have to be, because you're running out of space. You can't fill those voids with anything else but yourself right now. Okay, you need the love, the love, the love. Here are some dates, some numbers that might associate with you. 29, 15, 16, 10, 11, 21st, 5th, and some months. March, oops, September, December, and June. Right? Woo! Hopefully there is some killer kick-ass messages in these cards for you. Okay, short reading tonight, but nevertheless packs a power punch. I'll be listening to this later because I know which was my pile, and I'm really excited. So much love. Blessed are the witches. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Honestly, it helps keep my videos in the loop. Okay, so take care. Love, Amethyst.